In this series, I started with $0, a truck, and a mower, with the dream to build a profitable mowing business from scratch. Will I make it or go broke? Stay tuned and find out. Welcome back everyone to another episode of the mowing series. Right now, we're actually on our way to go pick something up. But before we do that, I'm kind of hungry, so we're going to stop at the cafe and get some food. I didn't park the best, but I'm pretty sure he can still get out. That hit the spot, but anyway, we're actually going to go buy that trailer we flipped over in the last episode. I know, it don't really make sense to buy a trailer that's broke, but I'm getting it for a really good price. Anyways, we're just pulling up and I can see they got the skid steer. They must have brought it back to the shop, try to fix it, but the trailer's still here, so that's probably not a good sign. But let's go check it out. So the frame's actually broke right here, which is not good. The axle's a bit twisted, probably not going to drive that straight, but I'm pretty sure I could fix it. We're getting it for a good price. The only thing is, we need to get a welder. Alright, so let's get this hooked up and bring it back to the shop. So there's actually been a slight change in plans. I just got a notification. There's actually an auction at a landscape company that's going out of business. So we're going to go over and see what we can get. Well, we are finally here and I could tell you guys, I see a couple of things I do want to buy. They have a welder. Would you look at that? Something we need and they have it. So it actually looks like they got a couple mowers. Now this one right here, we actually got this one, so I don't need another one. And this John Deere zero turn would be the machine I would like to have if we can get it for a good price. But the main reason I'm here is for a welder, and there's one right here. Now I don't know too much about welders, but it looks like it's in good shape. Oh, this looks familiar. This is actually the skid steer we had in last episode. I guess the company's upgrading their equipment and selling it. We're going to see how much they want for it. But over here we have a dump trailer. Oh, and look, another dump trailer. And we have an enclosed trailer over here, and apparently there's a lot of things in it, and you get to keep it. But there's a catch. You're not allowed to look inside, so you gotta buy it as is. Well, I just spent $28,000, but we got the enclosed trailer, and we actually ended up buying this skid steer. There is something wrong with it, but I think I can fix it. We got the welder, which is in good shape, and we bought this zero turn. It needs new tires at some point, but it should be good enough for now. Alright, so I just brought the trailer over, and as you can see, it's cracked pretty bad, so we're going to do a little temporary fix. It may not look the best, but if we can get it somewhat usable until we get back to the shop and actually fix it right, but here goes nothing. And we get the frame done, so we're going to do the axle now. It looks pretty bad. We got a lot of bubble gum, but it's holding up. That's the main thing. Okay, so I just finished putting a bit of weld on the trailer. Now it's time for the real test. We'll put some weight on it. So I'm going to try to get the skid steer and mower on the trailer, and hopefully it don't crack anymore. I'm not the best welder, but I think it should hold up enough to just get back to our shop. Well, I don't think that's going anywhere. I just noticed the tires wore down, I guess where the axle was crooked, but I also noticed there's wheels on this welder. Guys, check it out. We can push it. It's going to make it a lot easier to load it. Anyways, I should probably get back to the shop and get this unloaded. We need to get some work done today, and there's actually other jobs we got to do. We're definitely going to have to take our time. This trailer's not the best. Yeah, this hill is huge. Our truck is struggling, but at least the trailer's holding up. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes of driving, but we are finally back to our shop, and the trailer is holding up, I think anyway. Actually, I'm going to take that back. The tire's gone, and it's cracked again. So, we'll put this in the shop, and we'll get somebody to actually fix it right. The opening for, okay, never mind. I just broke the fence, so yeah, we're going to have to deal with that too. So I finally got the trailer in the yard, and I think I'm just going to leave it here for now. So I'm not too sure how much room we have in the trailer, so I'm going to take this mower off so we can put the welder in the back of the truck if we have to. Anyways, I just got back over to the auction, and it's about 2 o'clock, so we'll get this hooked up, and I'm dying to know what's in the back. Okay, so it looks like we got another welder, we got a giant fan, we got a laser level, a heater, air compressor, saw, and a bunch of tools, a radio. Wow, okay, so this is going to help us out a lot. Alright, so I just pulled the trailer up, and I'm going to try to see if I can fit this other welder in the back, and I don't know if I can. It's massive. There's actually not that much room in the back, but we're going to try it anyway. Well, it fits like a glove. Well, sort of. I wouldn't trust it too much, and I think by the time we get back to the shop, we might have a big mess back there. But with all the stuff we bought at this auction, we should be able to expand our business a nice bit. Okay guys, so it's been a few days and I finally got this trailer done. I ended up beefing it up a bit and putting some steel plates in, but I think now we finally got it. It shouldn't break anymore. I hope so anyway. Oh, and I actually put a new gate in. So I was talking to the landlord and I told him it's just not wide enough. So he let me put this one in and he's going to reimburse me at some point. Even though I broke the other gate, I didn't tell him. But we actually got a pretty big job to do today, so we're going to load up our brand new to us mower and we're going to head on over. So I actually got a call from a guy last night. He runs a bunch of condos and he wants us to go over and mow the whole property. Anyways, I'm going to shut the gate and we'll head on over. Alright, so last night I actually put up an ad on Marketplace looking for employees, so hopefully we can get at least 2 more to help out with this business. We got the mowers now, so we just need the workers. Alright, so after driving for 15 minutes, we are finally over at the condos and just check out this property. Maybe we can get another job. It is getting pretty late. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do this condo building, but I think I can get it done within an hour and a half. Okay, so I was just talking to the property manager and he said if we do a good job, he wants us to come by every week to mow this property, which is good because it's going to be paying $1,500 and that's a lot of money. I was actually looking at one of these condos not that long ago before we ended up renting the place we're at now, and they're really nice. It's just they're so expensive. The rent was $2,500 a month. That's a lot of money and I can't really afford that with the shop. Alright, so I've been doing this for about 20 minutes now and we almost got one full pass done. This property is massive. It is definitely going to be worth the money if we could do this every week. So I want to do a good job. But if you guys enjoy this type of content and would like to see more, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. This property is so big, but I was just talking to the manager of Dollar General and he actually wants us to come by tomorrow and mow their property. So I guess it's a good thing we were over here. We ended up getting another job. So yeah, we're definitely going to need employees. Anyways, it took me about 2 hours to do this property, a little bit longer than I thought, but there's this shed right here. The property manager said if I want to I could put my mower here, but I don't think it's big enough, so I'm not going to. Anyway, let's go in and collect our money. So we ended up making $1,500, which isn't bad for 2 hours worth of work, but I did ask him if I could see the inside of a condo just in case we ever need one. Alright, so over here's the bathroom. It's a good size. Then you walk through here, you have a kitchen, living room. It's a bit small. This must be the bedroom. Yeah, I don't really like it. It's too small for me, but the view is actually really nice here, but I don't think it's worth the amount it is. I think before I put my mower on the truck, I'm going to see if we can get this property over here to do. Okay, so we tried and we never got this job, so we're just going to load the mower up. I was hoping to get that property because it would end off the day for us, but I guess they want to mow their own property or they don't think it's overgrown, but it is. Alright, so I got the mower strapped down and I just looked at the trailer and guess what? Our welds are holding up, so that's good. Anyway, we're gonna go grab some food and head back to the shop. I'll see you guys tomorrow.